What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. And in today's video, I'm going to be doing some stuff to the front of our house. I'm a huge DIYer, as you guys know. I build a lot of cars, but this time I wanted to do something to my house. So as you guys can see, I had a truckload of dirt in the back of my truck because I didn't really realize how much dirt is on inside the ground, honestly. So the first thing we ended up doing is honestly getting the foundation ready. So we dug a bunch of dirt. As you guys can see, this is not even, that was barely a dent. That was probably 3 inches deep by probably 6 feet by like 10 feet. And that was a full truckload. We ended up going to the dump 3 times. We had to unload it ourselves because we used my truck. And a lot of people don't take into account that your truck, every dump, you have to pay for that. So anyways, at this point, after we got all 3 dumps, done with, I decided to start working on the drip system. So as you guys can see, we actually found some sprinklers, which is a good thing. I went ahead and removed all the sprinklers, bought this like drip system, pretty much attachments, and got, capped off all the other sprinklers, and pretty much extended a hose from that first one you guys saw earlier. The rest of them, I just capped them off because I just don't want any back pressure. I want all the pressure to come out of that first sprinkler head. So yeah, as soon as we got that done, I went ahead, raked the rest of the dirt, pretty much got it all leveled. So now at this point, we can, set the foundation and get ready to put the weed blocker. As you guys can see, we also put the little bender board back there to kind of keep it isolated. We went ahead, threw in the weed blocker all the way across. We got some staples as well to keep the weed blocker down, to keep the weeds from pushing through it, pushing everything up. But as you guys can see, it's really coming together, and I'm really happy about the way it's coming out. This is the first time I've ever done any landscaping work. All I'm saying is, to make your guys' life a whole lot easier, make sure to use lots and lots of water on the dirt. Just like literally water it down before you start digging. As in this point, as you guys can see, I actually have a bender board in the middle as well because I wanted a divider. So I chose a cheaper bender board in the middle because I was like, hey, I can just shape it with the rocks. But we ended up tossing that. That was a waste of money. I'm not going to actually consider that part of the budget. I went ahead and purchased the same one I used for the outer one, for the inner one. You guys are going to see later in this video. Went ahead and also dug into it. So once we actually had everything laid out, I wetted the entire area. As you see, literally everything's super wet. And pretty much put 4 plants, spaced it out, also got some rocks. And long story short, here's a price breakdown. So for the bushes, cost me $260. For the weed blocker, cost me $95. For the fabric staples, $18. The whole drip system with the hose and everything, I think it was like $70. Bender boards is $150. The stakes were $35. The white rocks was $375. The black rocks were only $60. The tools, I mean, I'm considering that you guys already have the tools. You wouldn't have to buy tools, but I had to buy tools, so I've never actually done anything like that to my house before. So like shovels and a rake and stuff like that. And then if you guys look over here as well, if you guys look at the dump section, there's the first dump, second dump, and third dump. Yes, so I didn't actually realize when working on your house that dumping dirt costs a lot of money. Not to mention you have to have either a truck or you have to rent a U-Haul truck to throw all that dirt into, and it actually puts a lot of strain on your truck as well. It's really heavy dirt. I think it was over like 2,000 pounds worth of dirt every load. So yeah, I was pretty much bending my truck a little back from how much dirt that was back there. But again, I think all 3 dumps equated to somewhere around $300. That's probably one of the most expensive things other than buying the rocks that we ended up doing as a DIY. So this entire job cost me about $13.54. As you guys are going to see on the next clip right now, we ended up putting the black rocks little by little. And yeah, I mean, we got the black rocks. These black rocks are called lava rocks. They're actually very affordable. If you guys want literally black rocks, I think they're called Mexican pebbles. Those ones cost upwards of like $1,000+ for this section that I'm doing. So $60 compared to $1,000+ for a DIY job. I went ahead and just stuck with the lava black rocks. This was a very fast commentary just because I want to kind of get this video jam-packed and just out there for you guys. This is the first DIY I've ever done. This is something I just want to, throw out there for those of you guys who also want to do DIYs. Don't be afraid. Honestly, the hardest part about this entire job, mainly for me, was the digging, getting everything prepared. The prep work was honestly the hardest. Laying out the rocks, the plants, the stakes, everything else was actually very easy. Even the drip system, honestly, I thought it was going to be a lot harder. It was very easy. I actually ended up doing drip systems to all the plants as well. That was unshown in the video. Basically, underneath the white rocks, I ended up getting like 2 black lines or hoses tapped into the major line. I wish I actually showed that all in the video, but basically you guys can look into drip systems and how you guys set it up. It was my first time. I did it, followed a video, ended up working out perfectly, so it wasn't too difficult. And I think I spent $70 on everything. I could be wrong, could be $100. So plus or minus $50 to the total, which is what I did for the drip system. And then, like I said, guys, this is the first time I've ever done it. I highly recommend you guys soak the dirt like the night before, like literally leave the sprinklers on overnight, because it makes digging so much easier. Especially if you guys see, I actually had 3 big trees, my neighbor's trees. So we had roots literally everywhere, and digging roots, oh my God, that was crazy. I had me and my father-in-law tackle this on our own. Shout out to my father-in-law. And yeah, I don't want to drag this on any longer than it should be. But yeah, I think this turned out absolutely amazing. I have so much more plans I want to do to this front yard. I actually want to do some like lights to all these plants at night, some solar lights on there, and then probably some kind of fence to kind of divide my section with the neighbor's section. Keep it more like isolated, if you guys know what I mean, just kind of secluded. So yeah, if you guys thought this was a nice DIY and you guys want to see some more DIYs from somebody that is just like you guys that are just learning, make sure to smash that like button for me and comment down below other modern styles, or if you guys have any links to other designs I can do to my front yard or something that you guys have done. Make sure just post a picture. If you guys have it posted on Instagram, link it down below, because I'm really curious to other home ideas, because I'm working on my house and I still have to do the entire front yard. This is just my side yard, which was not even a 20th of my front yard. My front yard is just way too big. Anyways, I'll probably show you guys that in a future video if you guys want to see it. So make sure to smash the like button, comment down below with any questions, and I appreciate y'all, and I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace out.